wonderful Sagittarius. Welcome to your November 2017 love reading. I'm going to do a reading today that is for couples and for singles. And in the description below, I'll identify the timestamp for couples so that if you're looking for a reading that's strictly for couples, you can jump directly to it. But I'm going to start off with singles. Let's take a look at the energy around love and relationships in November. So this will be a general reading for Sagittarius, whether you're your sun, star, or rising sign. And remember that general readings will focus on sort of the general area, energy for Sagittarius. If you wanted a specific reading that's focused on your particular situation, there is also a link below that you can schedule an appointment for. So let's take a look and see what we've got. What does November hold for Sagittarius? Okay, so Sagittarius singles, the first card you've got is the Ace of Swords. And so aces are always about new beginnings, and swords are very much about truth and stepping forward and about your thinking, okay? So there's, in terms of relationships, you're definitely ready to move into this. You know, she's sort of holding her light and stepping forward. Her sword is sort of standing off to the side. And, you know, you can always count on your own strength and sense of what's right and wrong in terms of looking for that soulmate, for that relationship that that sort of fills your heart. Let's see what else we've got. So Sagittarius singles, November. Okay, so one of the things that's going to be important for you is that you're going to have to do some letting go. So probably I would suspect that in some cases some of you are still holding on to past hurts, and it's really difficult to sort of trust again. And that's why we opened with the Ace of Swords, that it's really time to let go of, you know, past hurts and not judge all of your new relationships based on what's happened in the past. People that perhaps may have hurt you in the past, and recognizing that, you know, you've grown from that place and that not everyone is going to be the same. So, you know, some of you are kind of holding back. You're sort of afraid. Perhaps there's kind of a sense that you're not going to find what you're looking for. And you're going to need to be able to step away from that kind of thinking in order to actually be able to embrace and step into a new opportunity and to find the right person. So let's see what else. What can Sagittarius singles do to find their soulmate? Find that person they've been looking for. Okay, so one of the things you're going to have to do is stop being a hermit. Okay, so, you know, if you don't get out there, it's going to be hard to meet new people. And that's never an easy scene, but it's really an important part. Now, some of us need to have that quiet and downtime to recharge, but it's also important to be able to recognize that there are certain environments where you still would be able to meet people that isn't maybe so daunting. So for those of you that tend to be a bit introverted and you need to, you know, you need to have that quiet time, still look at sort of venues and places where you might meet people that are similar to you. You know, there may be things, it doesn't have to be a party, but there can be other events and things that you can go to that where other people would be that you could meet. It's also good perhaps to talk to friends, because friends know other people, and you know, we all hate those blind date situations, but sometimes that's how we meet people. So let's see what else we've got. So you're being encouraged to let go of some of the past hurts. It doesn't serve you anymore. You don't need to carry that with you, and you need to get out there. So kind of a change in approach, so to speak. Because right now, if you carry on this way, it's not going to happen quickly. So let's see what else. Okay, Seven of Wands, boundaries. This is something that you've had problems with in the past and needed to be able to set up for in situations. And so you're kind of, you're past this now, okay? Recognize that this is something that you have developed and that you will be able to do in a relationship going forward. So don't let fear hold you back. Don't let things that are, things that are old tapes perhaps that continue to play through your mind. Don't let those situations stop you, and take a minute to sort of step into your own truth. Recognize that it's now time to let go of those things and really move forward. You're going to need to get out in order to meet someone. So November is looking like there's opportunity there if you can address some of these issues. It's just about looking at the situation and recognizing if you're really ready. Sometimes we think we are. We've been waiting forever and ever, but we do little things that kind of self-sabotage ourselves. We sort of stay a bit withdrawn, those kinds of things. And you need to be able to be a bit more open and willing to share and have your eyes open in order to find and see that love connection that is waiting for you. Because I truly believe that for everyone, there is a soulmate out there. So take it from me and start to move in that direction, because it will certainly help you going forward into finding that true love. Okay, so let's take a look now and see what's in store for our Sagittarius couples. So this will be for couples that are looking to see, perhaps there's a question they have about their relationship, perhaps there's they're thinking about taking it to the next level. So let's just sort of see what general information there is for Sagittarius couples. Now again, this is a general reading, so it's not going to apply to all of you, but I really do believe that there will be some of you out there that need to hear this information. So let's see what the tarot has for you. Oh, nice. The Lover's card. So this is, when we're looking at existing couples and the Lover's card comes up, it's really about building on that relationship. So you can see they're sort of looking at each other and holding on to each other. And there's a real sense of commitment. And that's so important in a relationship. And so one of the things that you're sort of being asked is that's what's going on for you. Are you both equally committed to making this relationship work? And then what can you do to really make that happen? Because relationships take work. Sometimes we misunderstand each other, and it's really important to be able to see things from the other person's perspective. And you can see the way they're looking at each other, that's really something that they have going for them. So for those of you in a relationship, I think that there's this opening energy that says, are we doing that? Are we equally supporting each other? And let's see what else we've got. Oh, nice. The Chariot. So there may be some of you out there that are in a relationship right now, and you're answering that question and saying, yes, absolutely, we are. And the Chariot is here to help you to take things to that next level. So if you are looking at a situation where you're considering popping the question, or someone's asked you, and you really feel this sense of magic when you're together, then it's absolutely encouraging you to do this, to step into it, to believe that this is worthwhile, that this is something that is going to last, and to really embrace it, embrace that energy. The Chariot and the energy of this card and the love that is one that is committed and equal and supporting each other is the kind of love that really is everlasting. So some really good cards for our couples that that are looking at this and asking that question and thinking, is this something that, you know, is this a time? Is this the right time? It looks like November is an awesome time. So let's see what else we've got. The Muse of Swords. So the Muse is all about inspiration and new ideas, and you can see she's sort of resting and relaxing there, and the sword is kind of coming out of the water. And you know, comfort and inspiration and tranquility, that's what you know, what being with the right person can do. It can make you feel that you can handle what the world and life sends your way, because you know, it can be a challenge at times. You know, things can be crazy, and so you know, coming home together and you know, connecting with that love relationship really helps you to see things differently when you're together. So I'm getting a real sense here. This reading is for those couples that are, you know, looking to take that next step. The answer is yes. So I'm going to pull one more card, just because I did 4 for the singles, and I think I want to do that for you as well. And the 8 of Cups. Okay, so the 8 of Cups is past hurts, and you can see the mist is kind of lifting. And so I think that this card is, in terms of those of you that are, you know, the first 3 cards really apply to. I think that this card is just saying that, you know, making this commitment is really going to help you move past anything that was ever difficult in previous relationships. For those of you, you know, when I was talking about the energy of those first 3 cards, and if the answer to those questions is no, if you're saying that no, it's not working, we're not both equally committed to the, you know, to supporting each other. I don't get this sense when I think about us. If you know, if you're not feeling the energy, the freedom, the excitement that comes with being in love and being together and wanting to always be with that person, then I think this card for you is suggesting that you really need to deal with these emotions and really take a look at what's going on. Cups and how we're feeling is very important. The message of this card, though, very much is that you can get past this hurt. So it's going to be up to you as to whether the right choice is to be able to recover and be able to work on this relationship, or whether you're really in the wrong one, and that maybe this is what your future is going to hold, but you have to get past this situation first. So I think that, you know, that these cards really apply to both situations. I think there are some of you, maybe it's time for that wonderful engagement, you know, proposal, or move in, or whatever it might be. And for those of you that are in a situation where you're not feeling that love, you're feeling hurt, you're not feeling loved and treated that way, then I think that you need to hold on to this being something that you can have in your life and not to give up on it. You know, sometimes we settle because we think, oh, there's not anyone else going to be out there for us, and that's just not the case. So Sagittarius, I hope that you have a month filled with love. I hope that you know, your cup runs over with it, and that your life is filled with joy. Take gentle care of yourself, and I look forward to connecting with you again real soon. Much love. Bye-bye for now.